Betong is the southernmost town in Thailand with more than 30,000 people live in the hilly town, located in the south of Yala province about 1,200 kilometers from the capital city Bangkok. Betong experienced a colorful history from an early settlement in the 19th century to the communist hideouts on its nearby hills to the border town that attracts tourists mainly from Malaysia. Why do people choose to live by the hilly mountains near the border? Let's wander around the hill town and retrace the timelines of the wayward southern frontier town of Betong. The name of Betong is originated from Dendrocalamus asper, of which Malays call it buluh betong or giant bamboo. Most of the types of bamboo, not just the giant ones, often thrive in mountainous area by a water stream such as river. The chilly climate of Betong, its mountainous surroundings and its location nearby the source of Patani River makes the bamboo grow abundant. Despite of its remoteness, Betong is historically an important link between Patani in the north and Malay states of Perak and Kedah in the southwest. Let me explain. Betong located on the upper part of Patani River watershed between Bintang Range and San Kalakiri Range, also known as Tituang Ser Range on Malaysian side. The dense mountain jungle was inhabited by the aborigines or orang asli who sustained themselves with the jungle harvest. In the pre-colonization era, river was the major connector between the places, thus the area where Betong stands, connecting Patani River and Perak River by jungle tracks. Due to its remote location, the area was sparsely populated with dense jungle unlike today where farms, rubber trees and villages dotted the land. After the failed rebellion in Patani in the year 1810, people fled to Malay states to seek refuge from the Siamese wrath. According to an observation of Michael Topping in the middle of 19th century, some people ran from Patani and resettled in an area near Kuala Muda, a place we know today as Sungai Petani Kedah. You can watch the video here at the link here if you are interested. Between 1810 until 1902, this area was under Kingdom of Reman, a state that was formed after the partition of Patani. The capital of Reman is Kroh, which renamed as Pangkalan Hulu in the year 1984. Reman located between Perak River and Patani River watersheds, causing border disputes between Siam and British in the colonization era in the 19th century. Reman expanded southwards into Perak River watershed, causing strategic concern of Perak and later British who colonized the state. Furthermore, at that time, Perak has claimed the whole watershed of Perak River as part of Perak. With the modern surveying and mapping, the border between Perak and Reman changed at least 3 times from Greek northward. Other than the strategic reason, there was a valuable natural resources that British sought after in the upper Perak River area. Tin ore. Tin mines are operating in upper Perak River area, especially in Klian Intan. Are operating in present tense because there are tin mines that actively are operating in Klian Intan up to this day. It was tin ore that caused the expansion of Reman southward to upper Perak River that Perak and British of course claimed that those tin mines should be under Perak. Tin ore was brought downstream by barge or train to Teluk Intan where the tin ore was transported to another place to be smelted. I talked about Teluk Intan in the previous video where its renowned leaning tower was built during the heyday of the city as a major river port. The link to watch this video will be appeared. The present town of Betong was established by the Chinese migrants in 1857 who migrated from southern province of Guangxi, who probed the area for any potential tin ore sources. That is the reason why Betong town centre are mostly populated by Chinese ethnic live side by side with the ethnic Malays and people who came from the rest of Thailand. Tin mining is no longer becomes the main economy of Betong today, rubber and tourism are. British and Siam has officially delineated the border when Anglo-Siamese Treaty was signed in the year 1909. As a result, Reman ceased to exist as a polity and divided into Siam on the northern part and Perak on the southern part. The southern area within Perak River watershed was merged with Perak, while the northern area within Patani River watershed was merged with Siam. As the town was located on Patani River watershed, Betong found itself as part of Siam, of which the country changed its name to Thailand in the year 1939. Communist insurgencies after the end of the World War II in the year 1945 has caused the security concern on British who recolonized Malaya. Thus, British Malayan forces with the help of armies from Commonwealth countries fought the hiding communists who grouped themselves as Communist Party of Malaya or CPM. As a result, the communists moved their base from interior Pahang to southern Thailand where the military operation across the border is less likely to happen. Before the upgrade into the road as we see today, the dirt main road between Betong and Yala was prone to landslide and unsuitable for all-year use. The communication line was better to Malaysia than the rest of Thailand at that time, and it was quicker to drive to Ipoh or Penang than to provincial capital of Yala. Due to its isolated location, the mountains of Betong became the CPM hiding hotspot since 1948 beyond the authority of Malaysian Armed Forces. Occasional attacks were planned against Malaysian Armed Forces across the border and caused casualties, including during the construction of a strategic connector of East-West Highway. I talked about East-West Highway in the previous video where the communist insurgencies tried to sabotage the project but failed due to another road built by Malaysian government. The link to watch the video to know about it much further, the link is up here. Today, the remnant of mountain tunnels are one of the few things left from the bygone era of communist insurgencies that ended in the year 1989. If you are interested to know more about the Communist Party of Malaya in southern Thailand, you may post "I want to know" in the comment section. I may make a video about it in the future. The isolation of Betong from the rest of Thailand due to its remote location and the distance from the provincial centre makes Betong a unique kind of district. Betong is the only Amphoe or district that has its own vehicle registration provincial code since 1925. A vehicle registered in Betong is using a BTG or Betong on the registration plate instead of Yala or YLA. After CPM surrendered and concluded the peace treaty in 1989, post-Cold War Betong became the hotspot of vice tourism. Its isolation from the rest of the country makes law enforcement quite lacking. Alcohol, gambling, women, entertainment for men. As Betong is part of Yala province, it is not escaping the insurgencies that hit southern provinces in the recent decades. Betong was hit by insurgent attacks as recent as year 2017, with the most serious attack happened in 2014. Due to its multi-ethnic population, Betong is relatively safer in comparison with other areas in the southern provinces. Furthermore, Road 410 is the only road connecting Betong with the rest of Thailand, easing the security control. The only alternative road is via Malaysia. As the security situation in the southern provinces improved in the recent years, increasing number of international tourists, Malaysians, spend the holiday in the southern Thai cities. Food, Hadiai, shopping, Sungai Golok, history, Songkhla City. Betong has neither the long history nor transport connectivity that other cities in southern Thailand have. Together with the long-standing image of vice tourism, tourists with families might skip Betong and visit cities with family-friendly attraction. Thus, Betong moved an effort to clean up its image and establish new attractions to attract more tourists, domestic and international. Betong has had the biggest mailbox in the world since 1924, but the city needs more attractions to encourage more tourists, the visitors in the social media era who still using mail when WhatsApp and Line are faster. In the recent years, Betong has developed family-friendly tourist attractions suitable for all ages. Example, Betong Winter Garden. See the hills up there. The hill summit mark the border between Thailand and Malaysia. Malaysia is just beyond the hills. Another example, Skywalk Ayawang. Opened in 2021, the Skywalk and Observation Tower offers the enchanting view of the sunrise if you wake up early and the cloud blanketing the valley. The glass bridge is definitely for the one with a strong heart and soul. With a foreigner ticket price of 200 baht enforced since November 2023, you need to pay with your strong heart and soul too. Do remember that the Skywalk is not actually on the top of Ayuwang mountain. The actual summit is located nearby next to the old observation tower that is free to visit. To improve the connectivity between Betong and the rest of Thailand, Betong International Airport has been built and opened on March 2022. Thai best budget airline Nok Air opened a route from Bangkok to Betong until October 2022 and discontinued the service citing high costs. As in January 2024, there was no flight serve the airport. Thus, the only way to visit Betong is by windy road that zigzagging by a hillside. The difficulties of transportation makes Betong remains a town that keeps its history between the mountains. Is Betong okay? Okay Betong. If you want to visit Betong, the town is connected by two main roads from Yala and Pangkalan Hulu, Malaysia. Express bus connecting Betong with the Thai cities of Yala, Hadiai and Sungai Golok with varying availability. There was express bus service from Kuala Lumpur and Greek, but the service has been terminated. Driving is the most obvious option here as most Malaysians and Thais visiting Betong arrive with their private vehicles. The driving time between Yala and Betong is about 2.5 hours, while the driving time between Gerik and Betong is about 1 hour excluding immigration clearance. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something new about Betong and the background of the southernmost town in Thailand. Thank you so much for watching again and see you in the next video.